I've come up with a way to totally eradicate this whole idea of rejection in sales. If it's over at hello, how the heck are you going to succeed in selling? You've got to rise above that and change your mindset. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stump The Guru Show. Hope you're doing well and all is well with you. My name is Ari Galper. I'm with Unlock the Game Trust-Based Selling. If you don't know what trust-based selling is, it's a specialized approach to how to engage new opportunities in a way that strips out all the sales behaviors that really make everything uncomfortable, forcing you to chase people and put you in a situation where you have to pursue them. And this model has been developed over the last 20 years and refined to the point now where we're coming out soon with our new book called The One Call Sale that will condense and compress the sales cycle from multiple steps into one single conversation that you can use in your sales process. And so welcome, everybody. This show really is a chance for people to jump on live. If you want to just go to stumptheguru.com, just go to that link, the website. It'll take you right through into the showroom here. You can ask me a live question about your situation, anything on your mind that's challenging you related to your sales life, whether it comes to chasing someone, how to re-engage what I call a ghost, or you're emailing somebody, they're not emailing you back. You'd be surprised how powerful even a small shift in languaging is, a word you might use, a phrase you might use that might inspire the other person to call you back, reply to you back, and now you're engaged back in the process again. It's very easy to derail off a process with someone when you're following a process that's been so overused and people know it a mile away. They can tell when they're being pursued and when it's just a conversation heading towards the end of the sale. And so we have created a mindset shift and an approach and languaging that really builds deep trust with people in an authentic way, where you can remove all that sort of pressure that is always underneath the surface there. So that's what we're all about, and we're here to help people anytime we can. And this is the show to do that on, to jump on live, ask me a question, and I can give you some advice to help you move forward. So wanted to kind of theme today around the concept of how to get out of what I call Hopeium mode. Hopeium is kind of a humorous way of sharing this idea of how to be able to not get caught up in the enthusiasm of the process, where you might think you might have a sale, but it's not going to happen, or you hope they might call you back. And I'll tell you a quick story that happened to me. Recently, I had an inbound call that came to our company, got through my team, got to me unscheduled. I picked the phone up, and the gentleman says to me, Mr. Galper, said, yes, we're looking to bring someone in to change our sales culture, improve our sales performance. We're looking at you and a few other people. We'd like to know, first of all, why should we go with you? Why are you the best? And give me your best sales pitch. So this was an inbound call to me. So you can imagine the first reaction to that is, by the way, they're with a big company. It's a big company. You recognize the name. And when you hear a story, when you get a call like that, your instinct is to get excited. There's a feeling of sort of like, oh, wow, they're calling me. And so the instinct is to start selling. And so I took a deep breath. I got centered around my mindset, my approach that I teach. I lowered my voice and I said to him, isn't that interesting? That's all I said. And I paused and I said, over here at our company, we have a very similar process to you, where we ask them questions, gather information to see if we're a good fit. And if we're a good fit, we decide where to go from there. And next thing I know, he says nothing. It was just dead silence on the phone, not a word. And then I heard this breath over the phone, like he actually breathed. He sort of let out some tension, and I could tell he almost lowers his shoulders, and he lowers his voice, and he says to me, okay, what kind of questions do you have for me? And the next thing I know, we're having a normal conversation. I'm asking him questions. And after about 5 minutes, I discover, one, he's not a decision maker. Two, he has no budget. And three, he's just curious as to what I do. And so after about 5 minutes, off he went to look at some of my information that I had. And um, he, we hung up the phone, and it just, what did that just save me? It saved me months of Hopeium. And Hopeium is this drug I talk about where you hope it might work out. Where we normally call them back, you get the voicemail, they don't call you back, you email them. Next thing you know, they disappear on you. And that's what our trust-based selling unlock the game approach eliminates. It's a detox vaccine away from the Hopeium, where you're always in a zone of reality with people, where essentially you know where people stand, and you know where you're at, and you're always operating at what I call the truth level of how to help people. And that's my sort of main lesson and theme for today, is asking yourself this question. Are you hoping you make the sale with someone, or are you helping them get to the truth of their issue so you both know where you stand? And if you can get in that mindset, and you have the right framework and model and questions to ask people, where you're the doctor and they're the patient, you're not trying to build a relationship with them, but instead you're helping unpacking their problem to see if you can help them or not. That puts you in a very different position than just selling. And that removes you from getting caught up in the Hopeium drug, as I say, where you sort of get disappointed by playing the numbers game and chasing people. And that's really the key message I want to share with you today, to leave you with, so that you can think about this during your week, during your month, before our next show again. And you can ask yourself, what can I do to stay grounded in a reality where I can make sure that I'm not jumping too quickly forward. I'm not chasing somebody hoping they'll call me back, but instead what I'm doing is I'm making sure that we're all on the same page and I know where I stand. So I will leave you with that. It looks like I don't see any folks right now in the queue. We may have some technical issues, I think, at the moment for people trying to get in. I see some messages here saying they can't get in. So what we'll do is we'll pause for now, and I'll leave you with that message to think about how you can stay out of Hopeium and stay in reality. And I'll catch you on the next show. We'll make sure we'll get this glitch taken care of and bring more people in for the call. Okay? We'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Have a great day.
I've come up with a way to totally eradicate this whole idea of rejection in sales. If it's over at hello, how the heck are you going to succeed in selling? You've got to rise above that and change your mindset.